Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Scorpio. So Scorpio, I'm doing a reading with my old trusty deck. Different than the one that I used yesterday for the collective. So this is the one that I usually use. And so the cards that you'll see are from this old trusty deck. And so there is this link in your reading today, Scorpio, that connects to yesterday's collective. And I feel like starting from you, I feel like the next few readings are going to be connected to the collective, as in like a unique expression for each sign. This is the impression that I'm having here, sitting and staring at your cards today, because the center card, I'm going to show you the center card of your reading that was actually in the, it was probably in the extended part for the collective reading yesterday. It's the Nine of Pentacles, and it was talking yesterday about sovereignty. And today I feel like this card for you, Scorpio, is talking about you being well off on your way to finding this sovereignty. Is like you are understanding this path that leads to empowerment, that leads to stability, that leads to independence, right? But it doesn't start like this, right? With you trusting your path or trusting your steps or trusting yourself, right? It starts actually with another nine, which is the Nine of Wands. And I really like this card because this card, well, lately it's having more so of a double meaning than just the path of flowers that I used to see very much in the past, right? Usually I only saw this card instead of the traditional burdensome card of carrying a heavy weight, right? Instead of that, I usually saw this card as a beautiful path of flowers. But as of late, I feel like this card has been carrying both, right? And it depends on whoever watches this, on the viewer's interpretation of what is the meaning that is going to weigh the most for you. Is it the card that represents the heavyweight, or is it the card that represents hope, right? And trust and beauty, right? And so it's almost like you can see however you choose, Scorpio, the path that you have traveled. But there's something very, very gorgeous here today that is this time of reflection coming with the Four of Swords. So this is actually the opening card, right? So it feels like the journey that you have been traveling, the path that you have been on, perhaps throughout this lifetime, right? Or perhaps, since you had your first spiritual awakening of some sorts, it feels like there could have been challenges, but also at the same time, right, through the challenges, opportunities to find beauty in those burdens, right? You see, like, this is the double meaning of this Nine of Wands. So the nines to me are all about the path, right? It's like there is this journey, but there is this journey that is leading towards empowerment, towards independence. But it's only when you allowed yourself to rest, to take a moment to breathe, to take a moment to give yourself some space, right? So this Four of Swords is the space in between. And these three cards together, Scorpio, they were talking to me as like this space in between words. So what I mean by that is understanding, full comprehension of a sentence can only be achieved once you allow the words to begin and end, and then there is this space in between words, right? That allows you to understand each word. You see, it's like if there is no pause, there is no understanding, right? It's like if I said everything all at once, you wouldn't understand what I was saying, right? It's almost like I can't breathe. You see? It's like I don't even know how to talk so fast. It's like there is this need to like talk slowly, or to just allow yourself to not go so fast, or understand the pace of things, or understand how the experiences that unfolded in your life, they had a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then a space in between, right? A space of transition, a space that allowed for comprehension, right? So there is this here that is talking about the ability to see or perceive this in its double meaning, to see this as perhaps like a choice of however you want to look at your own journey, right? And give yourself some time to just be in this void, or be in this in between space that isn't here or there. It's like it's just right here, right now, with nothing pretty much like changing or moving or happening. It's just like being, right? It's like this space in between that allows you to be, instead of, you know, continuing on forward, right? Because both of these cards to me, they bring movement, right? They bring like this journey, they bring this traveling down a path. So it's something that evokes movement for me. This card, however, is a standstill mode, right? This is like stillness. This is like when you choose to not move. And this is the space in between that allows you to re-energize, to gather your thoughts, to gather your energy, to gather your spirit team, right? To continue on the journey, but in a way that, if this is a card that represents like the double meaning of, you know, having challenges and seeing them as burdens, or seeing them as opportunity for growth, opportunity to find beauty despite the chaos, right? This next one, the Nine of Pentacles, is more assured, is more certain, is more solid. And I don't want to say that this is going to be like a path that is like a, what is the word? It's unchangeable, right? It's fixed. It's not like that. I want to say that the certainty and the solidity that comes is more in the questioning, right? Or it's like here there are two possible ways of seeing this journey. But when you allow the space in between to just be, to just rest, to just breathe, right? It's like there is understanding that you can choose to be solid in your certainty, to be solid in your understanding, or like it's like to trust yourself more, right? It's like, or to trust the journey itself, right? And this is the path to finding this sovereignty, to finding this independence of self, right? But in your own journey, or through your own journey, right? Allowing the spaces in between to give you a break, to give you this rest, to give you this just this boost of energy, right? But it's more than just a boost. It's coming through as like allowing your thoughts to be reorganized, right? Or to like think clearly, right? It's like to think without having these doubts, right? It's like to be more certain, more assured, more self-assured, right? So as I said, it doesn't come all at once. It's not something that is uninterrupted, right? It's like there are the moments in between. The Sun card coming next is talking about tomorrow, right? What I heard with this card is really interesting, because I heard actually two songs. The first one was the song from that movie, or the musical Annie, or no, is it Annie? I feel like I'm mixing up the movies. it's the one that there is this orphan girl, and she is always hopeful that tomorrow her parents or her father is going to come to pick her up from the place that she's in, from the shelter that she's in. um, and she's hopeful, right? So this is talking about hope. This is talking about like tomorrow is going to be a great day, right? And I feel like this is this state of allowing the in between, allowing this moment of rest, this moment of breathing to think things through in a more hopeful kind of way, right? Like knowing, assured that the sun will rise again tomorrow, right? And so the other song that I heard with this card was from a singer that I really, really love called Rube Haynes. He's a British singer. He has a song called The Sun Will Rise Over the Ear. And so it's bringing me back to the smaller cycles of, today and tomorrow, right? That I heard first, but then it's like there is this bigger cycle, right? It's the same thing. It's like this journey that includes like day to day events or situations, right? Or like just the hope to continue one day at a time, but knowing that it's like this is building a bigger sentence, right? It's almost like each day is a new word, right? And when the sun is not up in the sky, right? When it's nighttime, is this space in between to rest, to give yourself this moment to breathe again and recollect, right? And think things through in a way that it's more, I want to say it's more in tune with spirit, right? Or more in tune with these more subtle energies, right? To begin again the next day when the sun is shining again, and realizing that this is going on, or this is going to continue throughout the year as like this bigger construction of a sentence, right? Or a lifetime, right? So this is very poetic, I want to say, but that's the thing. It's like this is what brings hope, right? And Scorpio, I have like really, really good news for you, right? If you thought that, because of the two nines, this could be seen as a very lonely path, or at least, something that only you can travel, only you can pursue, only you can go for it, right? This is your journey, this is your life, this is your path, right? This is your choice. This is what you're supposed to go through. No matter who accompanies you in this journey, right? This is almost like a life check, perhaps, right? Of, everything that you have been going through, all of the experiences, your past experiences, but also the ones that are still ahead for you, and how it's like the more you continue forward, but allowing this to give you some time to think things through in a way that brings hope to the forefront, right? It's like this sun will always accompany you, right? No matter if you are alone or not. It's like the sun will always be there to accompany you and to give you like the strength, to give you this brightness, to keep you company, right? Through the day that you have to, take these steps. But that is going to, it's like hope is going to make you more confident, more assured, more, it's like just stronger, right? Just more sovereign and more independent. So the three cards that are coming next, they're talking about this path that is yours and only yours, Scorpio. But there are people there supporting you. There are people there cheering for you and just wishing you well, right? Which is like such a beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like your energy today is all about like sustaining this hope, right? It's like there is hope there to help you on your path, so that this doubting element doesn't crush you, or it's like do not like it cannot diminish you in any way. It's like your path is so, it's like it's so encouraging, right? For you to see the beauty in this path of flowers, right? So the more you find this sovereignty, the more you find this certainty in this hope, it's like this is going to create even more like not only self-assurance or self-confidence, it's like trust in the process and trust in the path itself, right? The path that you had traveled, but also the one that is still ahead for you. So let me show you the cards that are coming next. So we have the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Straight away, the feeling that I was getting from these two cards were, these are not you, Scorpio, right? Even though you are a water sign, even though you have all of this intensity and deep sensitivity, it's like perhaps, you know, even deep love within you. It's interesting because I feel like this is coming through as like a shower of love from these people, whoever they are. If they are a partner, if they are family, if they are parents, if they are siblings, if they are co-workers, if they are friends, whoever they are, I feel like there is this supportive team around you, right? Wishing you well to the highest degree. It's like they love you, they care for you, they want only the best for you. It's like they are wishing you well, right? So the reason why I'm saying these are not you is because you're coming here at the end as the King of Pentacles. So that is the difference between having some doubts or, you know, still perceiving the path or the journey that you have been traveling as a hard one instead of one that is empowering you, right? It's like this dynamic or this switch, right, that is going on. It's like the longer you continue, it's like being consistent, right? Being consistent and not bailing out or not giving up, right? No matter how many challenges are presented to you, or you perceiving these as burdens instead of, you know, opportunities for growth, opportunities for seeing the beauty unfold, right? And just show itself in a way that is like just giving you the chance to find beauty despite everything else around you, right? So this journey of empowerment is being supported by these characters. It's like you are well on your way, I want to say, Scorpio, to achieving this highest level of security, right? It's like being safe, that is one thing. It's like being confident, but it's almost like it's like the path will not deceive you, but I'm just trying to understand what that means. It's like knowing that there aren't going to be tricks, right? It's like you can trust the path as you can trust yourself. It's almost like you can trust the path as it's like they trust you, and if you trust the path, it's like the path will trust you back. I don't even know what I'm talking. It's like there is this very strong trust in the events, or because it's not trusting a person, right? It's trusting like what is going to unfold or what is coming ahead for you, right? It's like it's trusting the universe, basically. I feel like that's the way to say it, but it's also trusting you, right? It's almost like, okay, so these ones here, whoever they are, they see the potential that you hold. It's like, it's almost like they know very well who they are, therefore they know exactly who you are and who you could become. So it's almost like they see the potential in you before you see it yourself. But the more you are consistent to this path, right, and to yourself, to continue moving forward, but allowing the spaces in between to give you the rest that it's needed to continue, right? It's like the more you are, it's like the more you are close to this, to achieving this sovereignty. It's like these beings, whoever they are, and maybe, you know, it's like they are a couple that is very in tune, that is very spiritual, that is very loving, that is very caring, that is very empathetic or sensitive, right? It's like, but however the link between both of you, that's the thing, it's like the space in between, right? The space in between you, allow them to speak full sentences that are like expressing what your full potential is, right? So the link in between is also like allowing the space for you to see your own potential, Scorpio, through their support, through their love, through their sentences, through their words, right? It's like they are helping you to see all that you're capable of, right? Which is, it's like this independent sovereign being, right? It's like being the King of Pentacles is all that you can be, but before you didn't see that. It's like, so the presence of these two people, or, you know, it could be one, you know, embracing the two, but I'm seeing this more as like, you know, parents or siblings, or you know, a friend that has, you know, their partner, and they have become like this couple that is really supportive of you. It's like they really, really care about you, and they care about seeing you in a really, really good place, right? And in a way that really brings out in you your full potential, right? So this is really gorgeous, Scorpio, because I feel like you are seeing that you are turning into this sovereign being in a way that it's like you're doing the job, like you are showing up, right? You are, it's like, even if there could have been doubts in the beginning, or this, you know, very fine line between seeing the hardship or seeing it as a beautiful opportunity for your own growth, right? It's like this is becoming even more just just certain for you, like a very secure and safe and stable and reliable trust, right, in you and in this path. And I feel like even if you had the feeling that you were alone, it's like the presence of these people always made you believe and made you know, made you sure that you weren't alone, that you had company, right? Even if these are not real people in your life, right? It's like you have a very beautiful energy that is nourishing, that is loving, that is kind around you, right? Even if this is just spirit, right, showing up, or, you know, past loved ones that are still there energetically, you know, sending their blessings, sending their love. So in order for you to find your full potential and to express it in this highest level, right, but here in this human 3D level expression, right, being the King of Pentacles. So anyways, I hope this was helpful to you. I'm going to pull more cards for you, Scorpio, as well as the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you, and you can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.